Warren, similar story to how it's been really. Your lads, you couldn't have asked any more from them, but they find themselves on the back of another defeat.
Yeah, obviously the second half I think you just need a little bit more devilment in the box. You know, some really good opportunities, some good play. Didn't end up with a goal, and I thought we deserved a goal in that period.
The second half, you say you start so well and it Will Grigg's header, they're the ones you need to go for you when you're in the position they're in.
Yeah, if one of those goes in, who knows, but I thought, you know, both halves really, I thought we had a method about our play, and particularly the second half, we drove the game and, you know, were good value for a goal, but it didn't materialise.
The first goal after a good start to the game, it's disappointing, I guess, to give a goal away like that.
Yeah, poor goal come from our own making, you know, individual errors, so you can't sometimes legislate for that, but it's inviting a press and losing it in a vulnerable area when we, you know, probably would have been quite easy to retain possession, but people make mistakes, you know, that's the way football is. A lot of goals come from mistakes, you know, and they have done in the last probably 2 or 3 games, so we've got to dust ourselves down and get on with it and try and eradicate them from our game.
You brought Will Grigg back in, how did you think he did?
I thought he looked right, you know, you've seen evidence in training, you know, him and Dan Burn particularly have worked really hard. The last 10 days or so, you know, Griggy's not been with us involved due for international dues and different things, and then illness, so, you know, it's a pretty good yardstick that if players are training well, you know, they might perform well on a Saturday, so it's took a little bit of time, you know, to bring him back into the fold, but I thought he led the line well tonight.
Mm-hmm. You lost Luke Garbutt in the first half, that was a nightmare, and you lose Craig Moore as well. How are they, and how big a frustration is it for you to have your hand forced again?
Well, obviously every single game there's been one of those setbacks that we've had to juggle aside, and we're already juggling people, particularly in that right back position. You know, I thought Kellett did well tonight coming on. He's been a long time since he's had, you know, first team games. You know, and playing out of position, I thought he did a good job for us. After
3 games against some of the bigger hitters in this league, it should be a tough game, but it's the one that you've really got to go and try and get a result from, that one now.
Well, we've tried in every game, to be fair. You know, every game since I've been here, we've tried to win. You know, I thought, I don't think any of the teams that we've played since the Barnsley game has carved us open and given us a problem. We've had a way of closing them down and stopping teams from creating lots of chances. I don't think, you know, I can't recall the goalkeeper since I've been here making many saves to keep us in the game, so that shows that we've got a method. The lads are willing to close down and run, put the bodies on the line and stop sides from hurting us. I also think we've created opportunities, but sometimes the final touch, the final pass, the final cross, the final layoff, the final quality of the shot hasn't been there. You know, we've opportunities in the second half where, you know, we even missed the ball or we headed it poorly when it looked, you know, like a clear chance. You know, so they're the fine margins, they're the things we've got to work on. You know, getting solid contacts that at least we're hitting the target. You know, there's opportunities going begging that we don't even end up with a strike on target at. You know, never mind it making their keeper make a save. But I think during that spell we played some good football. Actually hurt one of the best teams in the league, but unfortunately again end up with nothing to show for it.
When they get in the dressing room after the game and they've run like that, what do you say to them? How do you pick them up?
Unfortunately, the last 3, you know, conversations have been the same from having a high at Huddersfield, you know, a poor goal against Derby County, a worldly strike in the last minute against Villa. You know, again, a poor goal at a crucial time in the first half when you look comfortable in the game, really. So it's just going through those things and just saying that the only thing that we can do is try to be at our absolute max, you know, in every game and every session, because if you feel sorry for you and you go below the max, or we're carrying people that are not quite at the max, we'll not be able to do that. We need everybody contributing that is flat out on the max. We can't carry players that are under par, otherwise we'll struggle. I don't think we've had that so far, but maybe the odd one tonight where it wasn't quite at the standards that, you know, we've set ourselves or they've set themselves individually, and we need that. We need everybody functioning at the best to be competitive.